Managed to catch your breath after that fantastic doubles final. So here we are, ready for the main event, the big final, to find out who will be the 2016 World Black Ball Champion. So let's introduce the finalists. He's just won the World Doubles title. He's making his appearance in his first singles final, World Final. It's Gareth Hibbott from England. Gareth, I'm running out of questions to ask you, but obviously you're coming from a big high after winning the doubles. Are you going to be able to keep that level up?
I hope so. Yeah, I'm queued well most of the weekend, obviously, to be here, but it's difficult to go from one match to the next when you have such a high. So I just need to start this well and do what I can do, hopefully.
So world title, won under the bag, looking to emulate what Jack did last year. What would it mean to win the singles final?
It's something every player wants. We all dream of it. It's just got a nice ring to it, world champion, hasn't it? It's I'm quite enjoying the last one already. I'd like another one.
That's great. And a tough opponent in Craig. What are you expecting from Craig?
He's a great player. We both had bad seasons last year, but it's good to see us both back up there so early in the new season. So should be a good match.
Right, well, all the best, Gareth. Play well. Gareth Hibbott. And his opponent, who's come through some tough battles to get here, and he's one of Wales' finest ever players. It's Craig Marsh. Craig, you've hot-footed it from the commentary box into the singles final. All ready for a tough match with Gareth?
Yeah, definitely. I've played him loads of times, so I know what to expect. But, it'd be nice to take that on with me tonight, I gotta be honest.
So lots of fans back in Wales are tuning in to watch?
Yeah, my Facebook's gone party, to be honest, but with a bit of luck it'll carry on later on.
So what would it mean to you to win the world title?
Oh, everything, because I was on the verge of sort of calling it a day last year because I had enough, but I got my head down, started putting a few hours in, and it's obviously paid off. So.
Right, okay, well, play well, Craig. Good game. Thanks. Craig Marsh from Wales. So there are two finalists. Let's introduce the referee, Mel Harley. So we'll get you straight over to the commentary box. Sit back, relax, enjoy the final. It promises to be an absolute cracker.
Good evening, guys. So, Gav's just broken in the first frame, potted a red ball, open table, big break as normal from Gareth. I'm sure everybody's aware, there is betting available on the Coral website. So Gareth selected to take yellows there. Potted the first one. Yellow ball's in play. Currently Craig Marsh is 5-4-1 and Gareth Hibbott is evens. So Gareth tried to develop a ball there and didn't quite come out for him, so he's covered the pocket. And there's Craig to the table now on reds. Nice little shot there. A lot of work for Craig to do if he's to win the frame, but it's not beyond possibilities. So Craig played the skill shot.
1 free shot. Visit.
Unfortunately, he didn't get the second ball in. 2 shots to Gareth Hibbott. So Gareth's cleared the pocket with his first shot. He will need to leave himself an angle on his penultimate colour to get down to the bottom of the table.
Seconds.
So Gareth's penultimate ball here needs to get down to the other end of the table, which I'm sure he will. Nice little shot there. If he was going to put it there with his hand, it'd be exactly where it is now. First frame, Gareth Hibbott in the first set. Craig to break in the next frame. It's all smiles on Craig. Not overly worried, it's only the first frame. Long way to go.
Second frame, Craig Marsh to break, trailing 1-0. Time running.
Craig breaks. He's potted a couple of balls there. Unfortunately, he's kicked the white in. So, 1 free visit and 1 shot to Gareth.
1 free shot, 1 visit.
He would just work out the route he wants to go now. Probably still going to take reds, even though he put a yellow on his first shot, as it was a free visit. There we go, reds in play for Gareth. Obviously queuing very nicely at the moment, Gareth. The amount of pool he's played over the last few days. And he's on to the last red. Pretty straightforward from here. There we go, 2-0. Gareth.
Third frame, Gareth Hibbott to break, leading 2-0. Time running.
So Gareth to break in the third frame of the first set. And balls are potted. White ball still on the table, so Gareth's in control of this frame. The odds with Coral are now Craig Marsh 11-10, Gareth Hibbott 11-8 on. Is this the potential of a double-double? We had a double winner last year in Jack Whelan won the singles and the pairs, and the potential of that happening again this year with Gareth. So more history in the making. So Gareth elected to take yellows. Potted one, so on yellows. Yellows in play. Doesn't look like he's landed on anything easy though. He may well take the cut by the yellow, on the yellow by the black, into the opposite corner, unless he can get through to the yellow he's on, which he can. Now being drawn in the commentary box to make life slightly easier for me by our secretary, Mr. Barton. Welcome back, Kevin.
Just can't hear anything.
Just a few problems with his microphone there.
Yes, I think we've got.
There we go.
We've got noise. Just saying goodbye to our French doubles pairing. What a great set of guys. Absolutely top draw.
They've had a good few days as well. Obviously the results haven't gone their way ultimately, but they've had good runs in the tournament.
Yeah, they've absolutely thoroughly enjoyed their visit to Bradford. Obviously, there was a few of them that came last year, and they were a little bit disappointed with the event, as we all were. But they've come, they've enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see them again next year.
I'll bring back a few of their friends again next year.
Yeah, let's hope so. But two absolutely class guys, absolutely fantastic guys.
So that's 3-0 to Gareth Hibbott. The guy just doesn't put a foot wrong at the moment.
Yeah, he's on fire. There's no doubt about that. And Craig lost the first set against Clint, so he shouldn't be fazed by this scoreline at the moment.
Just takes him a while to warm up.
Yeah. I mean, Gareth's played a lot of pole today. It was always going to be, I think, an important factor of how he reacted after winning
Craig Marsh to break.
The doubles title, but it doesn't seem to have affected him.
It's not so much the physical side of it, it's the mental side of it.
Yeah, the exhaustion, the mental exhaustion in playing these tough matches, and that doubles was. Well, it doesn't get much tougher than that. What a match that was.
I wouldn't have wanted to be involved in that shootout. Obviously, I'd love to be in the world final. The pressure on those shots.
Yeah, it was an absolute treat, and I hope you all enjoyed it. And the thousands that were watching online, it was it's absolutely fantastic.
So was there many people watching online, Kevin?
Well, the last time I looked, there was a couple of thousand. It was going up about 50 every 20 seconds. I thought it was never going to stop. I thought YouTube was going to crash. So Craig needs to start to get back into this match. That's a nice shot.
I mean, Craig doesn't look like he's queuing badly. He's just been, he rattled one shot and got punished.
Yeah, he's playing well. You don't get to a world final and beat the players that he's beaten without playing well. Who's got hold of that one? Bit of adrenaline on that one. Still okay. Okay, he probably just take the one top left and just run it through top cushion, and you'll want to bring the white back to the centre of the table. So he's changed his mind.
Pick of the shots again, Mr. Barton.
Yeah, it's a bit careless. I'm not sure that was the right shot, but
I personally, the master that I am, would have gone the way that you suggested there.
That's the first time you agreed with me on anything for about a year, Cal. But you're not feeling well, are you?
No, obviously not.
So Gareth is a big favourite in this match, according to Corals.
He did start off
30
at evens.
seconds.
He's now gone out to 15-8 on.
Yeah.
6-4 seems to be a massive voice on Craig though.
Well, there's certainly it's a teaser. If you're fancying a little.
Especially after the semi-final and what happened in that, the way he turned it around.
Yeah. As we know in set play, things can soon turn round.
So I mentioned on the stream before you was talking to the French lads, we got the potential of a double. Jack done it last year.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
Must be something about it. See the guys from Norway in the background there, Mark McGawley and Ivan Kren. They've made the trip over. Made an excellent account of themselves over here, made a lot of new friends. So it's great to see, and we'll see them again in December in Oslo.
30 seconds.
I believe Mark is Norway's #1 in most Q sports.
Yeah, I think Black Ball Pool is still in its early days in Norway, there's no doubt about that, but he's got to start from somewhere, and obviously the IPA going over there in December will help boost that interest and participation. So plus I'm looking forward to get on the ski slopes when we go over.
Good to see Ronan in the crowd as well.
30 seconds.
Yeah. Just been chatting with Ronan about his match. Really felt for him in that match. He played well, and a couple of things just went against him, and
That's the nature of the beast though, in this game.
Well, it is, and Gareth is in such great form that he took advantage. And the pre-tournament favourite, Mark Farnsworth, he's in the crowd as well.
30 seconds.
That's a great shot. Left that perfect for the skill shot.
He does play the skill shot very well as well.
Yeah, all these top guys do. You don't see them play many of them, but they practice these.
It's a great shot to have in your locker when you need it though.
Yeah. Christophe Lambert, who unfortunately just came up short in the doubles final, he's in my opinion the best exponent of the skill shot. He is awesome at them shots.
That shootout in the Bears, I don't think it was ever going to end.
Yeah, it was a great final. We were privileged to watch that. So this shot for he's cueing them sweet at the moment.
He's queuing so well at the moment.
Frame.
4-0. I think Craig must be thinking it's deja vu, because Clint won the first set against him 5-0, and we thought that would be over pretty quick.
That's confidence for you there.
Yeah, he likes to give his opponents head start. So as the event comes to a climax, it's just to reflect back on the week. It's been our best World Championships ever, out of the 3 that we've done. Obviously last year was a disappointing event, but this has been, I think, it's gone down well, the feedback that we've had.
Fifth frame, Gareth Hibbott to break.
Everyone's very, very
Leading 4
positive on
frames to
social
nil.
media.
Yeah, seems to be good. And yeah, unfortunately the website crashed, so that caused us a few problems. But
Unfortunately, that was slightly out of our hands.
yeah, it was. And but we can prepare for things like that in future, to make sure that we reduce the risk of it happening again. So, but yeah, it's been an exciting event. Yeah, it's been exciting. It's been a great atmosphere as well. And like you say, I think the players have really enjoyed being a part of it.
Everyone's saying how good it was, but there are still plans for improvements, as you would expect. Every event we try and build on.
Yeah, that's right, Carl, because that's, there's no sitting back and patting ourselves on the back. It's how do we improve next time? How do we improve it for the tour? A lot of the technology side of things were trials and just in pilot stages.
And Nick has delivered everything we've asked and more.
Yeah, he's loving it. He didn't love the website crashing, but that's a poor shot, is that, I think.
I'll take the one at the top now.
That was a careless one.
But with Nick's input on the technology side, it helps Paul with the running of the tournament. Takes a lot of the pressure off when it comes to people asking where they are next, because you've got the screens.
Well, he's brought that side of things
Up into the 21st century.
Yeah. Oh, great shot. Great shot, Craig Marsh. Yeah, you go. Quick as a flash.
Craig
4-1.
doesn't waste any time when he's at the table. Nice to see Craig off the mark now, though.
Yeah, he'll...
That's the hardest one's the hard one. Yeah, the first one's the hardest one.
It is. He'll feel like he's in the competition now, even in the final, even though he's 4-1 down. Glad you're all enjoying the pictures here in the stream that we've brought you for the last 5 days. It's going to be a little bit sad tomorrow when there's all got to go back to work and.
Sixth frame, Craig Marsh to
I'm off
break,
tomorrow if that
trailing
makes you
4
feel
frames
better.
to 1. Time running.
Right, lucky you. Will you be on the stream table?
It's going to be a while before I'm away from here tonight, and I have got a 4-hour drive home yet, though, so
Yeah, I've got.
I'm looking forward to that.
If it makes you feel any better, I've got a 10-minute drive home.
Well, that does make me feel a little bit better, considering my car's at your house.
So, Craig, people have come back and won sets before for a 4-0 down. At these rules, it can soon turn around.
Especially Craig can win frames so quickly.
Yeah.
With his style of play.
Yeah, just see Matt Farnsworth there in the background. A familiar referee there in the shot, in the inset, Mel Harley. Refereeing his umpteenth world final. Oh, he's cued that well.
There's no lack of confidence there.
But he's not got a great angle, I don't think, on this, into the centre. So if you've got any final questions or thoughts as we reach the climax of this event. And he's had to bounce off that. Oh, he's got there.
He's awfully close to that.
Yeah, it's not great though.
I didn't realise he had enough angle to get that close.
He's going to try and punish the other yellow out. No, that didn't work. little. He could possibly clip this top yellow in, right hand side, try and kiss in to the cluster.
Oh, he's going for the double.
Yeah, that's in. Great shot. Still work to do though. This is a thin tickle. Yeah, he's overcooked it. Yeah, it wasn't a gimme.
Bit of work for Gareth to do here, though.
Yes, and if he's going to play the snooker, it needs to be a good one, because there's only one cushion escape.
£30.
If he can see a route for game, then I think he's going to go for it. He has got options.
I think he's hiding behind the black, in my opinion.
Oh, he's had a bit of fortune there. I'm just looking down. Craig can see the yellow. He can clip that in, but I can't see he's got any chance of getting on that black.
Anyway, can leave a double. Black into the same pocket.
Well, it depends how much of that yellow he can see. It's whether he can get the white. It's coming round.
Well, he's not played it there.
Well, to be honest, I think he just was a little bit of hitting up on that one. He could only see a little bit of the yellow. He couldn't get over to disturb the black.
He's not going to be happy with that.
I'd like to thank everyone for all their kind comments and messages that you've been sending through. Unfortunately, there's not enough hours in the day for me to reply to them all, so but just like to thank you all, and
30
really
seconds.
appreciate the feedback and the comments, and just glad you've all seem to have enjoyed it.
No, it's not.
Well,
Gareth is basically saying this doesn't go. Which I would tend to agree with him.
mm?
Gareth is saying to Craig that doesn't go over free pop.
Well, something always goes.
£30 seconds.
He's just trying to work out which way to go here.
Yeah, I'm surprised at this one. Yeah. Well, he sort of did play that, but if he was going for game,
It's a bit of a...
I'm not sure. It wasn't the right shot. I don't think
He's played it like a shot done, I think.
he has. Yeah. It just got there, but just enough. Was it this time to put it? Oh, I nearly put
There was anywhere to go.
Yeah.
Little voice smile from Craig there. I'm sure he'd have taken it if it had dropped.
I'm sure he would.
seconds.
Well, I don't think Gareth will be risking playing any snookers with the black over the pocket, so he'll just be dropping this in.
There's 2 reds. These left there, right?
Leaving them for the plant. Yep. Probably screw back and play the plant after this next shot. Oh, he's under. He's okay. He's okay.
It's not the hardest of plants. So you'd expect him to get it.
Right, he's taking the more difficult shot.
He's played it well.
Just got there. Shows the confidence that he's playing with.
And that's the first set to Gareth.
And there it goes. First set, Gareth
Playing on
Hibbott.
the first set.
He's one set away from being crowned 2016 IPA Black Ball World Champion. So what's Craig got left in the locker? Can he do what he did to Clint? Just needs to cut out those tiny little careless errors.
Second set, first frame. Craig Marsh to break.
Again, the start of the set could be crucial to Craig. He needs to make a good start. Where's the white? Oh, he nearly lost that white.
He's not put the ball though.
Well, they all blocked each other.
A little bit of figuring out needed from Gareth here. Would you expect him to take reds from here?
Yeah.
Or possibly not, the way he's queuing that up.
Or yellows.
I'd be concerned about that yellow on the top cushion, personally.
Well, he's got options and how he can release it, but there's a case for both colours, to be honest. It's just which of the
30
ultra
seconds.
aggressive options he wants to take. He's playing a 3-ball plant. Red onto red to try and knock the yellow in. Oh, lucky.
And
So yellows, you would think would be the obvious balls, but not straightforward as you might think.
it's like, yellow on the side cushion down there, being blocked by the red.
Even the yellow near the black is something he'll need to give some careful consideration to.
30 seconds.
Yellow's in play for Craig.
See, the danger is he leaves Gareth a skill shot. That's probably going to do him a favour, actually, in terms of the skill shot. Just nudging that red.
.30 seconds.
Well,
Yellow closest to black will be
yeah,
leading
it's
this time.
a bit of a nothing shot there from Gareth. It's a bit unlike him. Maybe just didn't quite judge the shot correctly. Probably tried to leave the white in the bottom cushion.
Does he play the yellow into the gaps
Between the plant. Oh, they've come out well. Oh, where's the oh, look at that. The red could have gone anywhere.
It's limited where the black goes.
I think he's got one pocket for that black.
I think it goes in both top pockets.
30 seconds.
They probably go into it now though.
That's a good shot.
Didn't really want to stick on it like that though.
You can get his cue into this though. To cue the middle of those 3 yellows. Get his cue in. Screwing off the side cushion. Yeah, nice cue in that. That's a great shot. Just needs to make sure he keeps high on this last yellow. This needs to be a little delicate one. Yeah, he judged that well. Made that look a lot easier than it was.
Screwing across the table, playing black in the bottom left.
Yeah. Where's the white going?
Perfect.
He was heading towards that red. So he's back in it, Craig Marsh. He really needed that. He really needed that. Good finish in the end. So Gareth to break. In my opinion, has been breaking the best of anyone I've seen this week. Yeah, he's been absolutely superb on the break. Well, I remember I've got the opportunities to thank all our partners
Second frame. Gareth Hibbott to break.
who are involved with
Trailing
this
1
event.
frame to nil. Time running.
Mentioned to Aramith, who provide the Pro Cups for all the IPA events. Where's the white? Oh, he's rattled the white again. He's done that a few times today. Yeah, Aramith, they provide all the Pro Cup balls that we use on the Tour, World Championships and World Series. Also to Infractus for supporting the seniors event for the second year. So thanks go out to them, and also to Log on Fires, who you can see their banner on the left hand side near Craig Marsh. Chris Rushton and his team. So again, thanks for them for their support. Also our streaming partners, Streamscape, who are bringing you these superb pictures here and at all IPA events. Great to have them on board with us. Mention to JLEC, who organised all the lighting for us, which was
30 seconds.
put up fantastically well on Monday, so we're all ready to go Tuesday. And finally, Woods Trophies, who provide all the trophies for IPA events based in Huddersfield and Bradford. So check them out if you need any trophies. Mention the IPA, and they'll add on 10%. Sorry, I got that wrong. Take off 10%. They might not, but I just thought I'd mention it. Yeah, you can find them online at woodstrophies.co.uk.
Anybody else you've missed out there?
I'm just trying to think. That's it for now. We've got other partners, of course.
Bradford Hotel for having us.
Yeah, big thanks to Bradford Hotel for looking after us. And
Great relationship the IPA have with this hotel.
yeah, we've always got on well with them. And yeah, we're back here next year.
Back here in a couple of months' time.
Yeah. Back here in May for the tour. Oh, that's come out well. And but back here for next year's World Championships, which we'll be announcing at the Bradford event, and that will be open for entry around about the same time. So I think we can expect some pretty big numbers in terms of entries next year. It's not one of his best shots. He's misjudged that one.
So I thought he was going to play it in the middle.
Well, he's tried to dink it in with a little left-hand side. No, he's going middle. I thought the way he played it with a little bit of side was to bring it back off the cushion for the red in the top corner bag. But he's got options. Oh, he's had a massive kick.
Foul.
That was a kick, that. Could see that from here. So...
You can't explain those. You never know when they're going to happen.
No. I was speaking to a couple of the players about kicks, and they noticed that on the Simonis X61 cloth that we use for the World Series events, if you've not seen it, it's blue. That they noticed that they were getting far less kicks on using that cloth.
Yeah, I've used the cloth myself a few times because we've got it on one of the tables down the local club, Reading Pool and Snooker. Just a shout out to them there. And they do have it on one of the tables there, the match table.
Thank you, gentlemen.
We're very close to the players. We've got to keep our volume levels down as to not to put them off. So this is looking like 2-0. And what looks to be his semi-final against Clint. So pretty routine, and they should make it 2-0. There it goes, 2-0 Craig Marsh.
Gareth didn't do a lot wrong in that frame. He had that kick.
Yeah, his positional shot was probably one of the worst shots he's played. And he was rightly punished by Craig. He was continuing to use his normal cue to break with. His not thinking the conditions suit his normal
Marsh to
break cue.
leading 2-0. Time running.
And he's going to be pleased with them, I think. Yeah, I think he's going to be very pleased with them. So there's absolutely no doubt he's going to be going for yellows. That's a lovely shot. That's a well-controlled shot. Both Craig and Gareth had not their best seasons on the tour last year. So it's a welcome return to form for them both.
They were saving it for the World Championships.
It would appear so. So it's hotting up now. Craig's getting right back into this match. Gareth won the first set comfortably, and now Craig's looking like 3-0. Don't want to put the commentator's curse on him, but he's starting to cue a lot better. And this black for 3-0. There it goes, 3-0 Craig Marsh.
Frame.
Gareth to break. So came up dry last time, I think. That's a rarity this week. So Craig's coming to 11 to 10. Gareth's still favourite.
Fourth frame.
5 to
Gareth
4
Hibbott
on.
break, trailing 3-0. Time running.
Let's just watch his break now. See how can he generate so much power? Oh, it's dry again. Dry again. Collector's items. So I think he's going to like a look at these reds, I think. Although to be fair, he could go for either. Glad you're enjoying the stream, Matthew Turner. Watching these guys play some seriously good pool underneath the utmost pressure. This is the big one, this is the one they all want. No mistake about it.
.30 seconds.
So he could try and move this red off the cushion, but he doesn't really need to.
He's going to drop the red in the middle, play the one up the cushion, drop the other red in the other middle.
We've been absolutely, I think he's a bit too. Has he got the angle?
Yeah. Come down the right hand side of the table here, screw it back.
I think he's going to punch this in. Yeah, he did.
Perfect.
And all of a sudden, Craig Marsh is falling up in the second set. We've been absolutely blown away with the numbers of you watching in the stream and tuning in. There's around 1,800 of you now. It's absolutely fantastic, and we're delighted to have you with us. It's just gone up, Dave, since you put that. It's gone up another 15. Yeah, we had about 2,000 watching the end of the doubles.
So much better now. Updated odds on Cole. Both players. 11 and 10 on.
Yeah, Ryan Hemstock. Yeah, sorry I didn't get a chance to reply to your message earlier, but
Marsh to break,
the owner of the 1,800 who are tuning in for the final. So Craig's to break. Where's the white again? Every break is gone exactly the same. It's headed straight for that corner bag and hit the jaws.
He's not going to be disappointed with those.
He's not hitting the balls. He's not hitting the balls as good as Gareth. He's got away with it, but you know, if he keeps breaking like that, eventually it's going to keep going in off. He's going to get called for 30 seconds. I can't say in a minute, can I? Because then it'll be over. But
30 seconds.
That's a call from Mel. He's taking yellows. Yeah.
That surprised me.
Well, you can see what he's thinking. That's good. That's, Reds would have appeared to have been the obvious choice, but shows how confident he's feeling.
It's funny how different players see the game differently, though.
Yeah. Now, is he going to play this one at the bottom now, or is he going to try and get good position on the one up the rail? Yeah. I think he'll probably play the one at the bottom, but he needs to make sure he leaves the right angle so he can take the white off one cushion and
30 seconds.
Doesn't want to be cannon.
no, he's going up. He's going up for the other. Yeah, I think he changed his mind.
Doesn't matter if you change your mind as long as you do it before you play the shot, not halfway through.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. So 4 pots and we're into a deciding set. Just shows the beauty of the sets format.
30 seconds.
You know, Gareth, pretty awesome first set. 5-0, 5-1 was it?
5-1.
5-1. And now Craig's 3 balls away from winning this set 5-0. So fair play to Craig. Didn't get despondent after losing the first set.
It's going to remind you of
He's playing well.
the
He's-
semi-final earlier.
Yeah. He's had to run. Oh, he's short. You know, I'm surprised at that shot.
He could have played
I
it in the
think-
top corner.
Well, I think it goes in the middle.
Ah,
I thought when I looked earlier, he went in the...
but even not, if he only pulled it back 2 inches, he could have played it in the top corner.
Yeah. He's overcut it. It's 2 shots. Oh, it's
Yeah.
not dropped. So be a bit disappointed with that. So in steps Hibbott. He's going to fancy these, that's for certain. The form is in. He's not quite sure.
Thirty seconds.
Is that the face of a world champion?
30 seconds.
Oh, he's played that well. You just got to take your hat off to these guys. They're playing some absolutely fantastic pool. Pressure is enormous. There it goes.
Frame.
He's on the board in this set, it's Gareth. Still it all to do though.
Have to break next.
So we're going to see some twists and turns in this set. Or are we heading to the decider? We want a decider, don't we?
A deciding set.
Yeah, a deciding leg even.
Sixth frame. Gareth Hibbott
We've
to
been
break.
spoiled, you see, with the
Trailing 4
doubles.
frames to 1.
We want all our
Time running.
finals to end up in.
Perhaps we need to change the format. Shootouts and everything.
That's
He's potted off the break. First job done. So Gareth's pot the yellow there. Yellow's in play.
Thirty seconds.
Gareth's just asked for the white ball to be cleaned.
Thirty seconds.
No, Gareth plays one into the middle. Looks very close to a yellow, isn't it?
Touching ball.
It's been called touching ball, so very, very hard shot for him to play next. Not the ball that he was intending playing next. Craig to the table. 6 reds.
.30 seconds.
That's a great shot by Craig. So Gareth one yellow left. And the black to go pull it back to 4-2 in the second set. There we go.
Frame.
Gareth clears up. Now 4-2 down in the second set. Being rejoined in the commentary box by Kevin.
Testing.
Yes, it's working.
Successful testing. So, another one for Hibbott.
Right, Craig to break in this one. Looking for a ball off the break. Take control. Great time to break and dish.
Yeah. That's, is that allowed, Dave? Eating on the job. Yeah, they're all over now, Dave. Have you seen how they're like wolves?
Dave's suddenly got lots of friends.
Dave's just got a pizza.
He's been working very hard today. Don't think I've seen him move away from his desk.
He's worked very hard since he came on Tuesday. Done a fantastic job.
So just an update on the Coral odds. Craig Marsh are now evens. To lift the title, Gareth Hibbott is 4-5.
Yeah. And the 2,000 of you who are now watching the stream, at 1900-ish or something like that, get onto Corals and have a little flutter. Also mentioned to our additional cameraman on who's working with us today, doing a sterling job, bringing you those additional pictures. So I hope you're all enjoying that as well. I've never seen it so busy around here, Cal.
No. Surprising what pizza does. That's going to be going.
That's going to go viral, is that? Nick's taking a picture of Dave and his pizza. So, Gareth's back in the room. So Craig will want to put this set to bed now. He won't want this starting to get 4-3.
7th frame, Craig Marsh to break, leading 4 frames to 2.
Big break. Nothing down.
White went nowhere near that corner pocket that time
Yeah, maybe that's what went wrong.
there. Yeah. He screwed off the top cushion.
Yeah. So he's got a choice here. But red's the easier opener. Whoa. Whoa. A little bit of an expletive there from Gareth. You don't...
The look was enough.
So advantage back to Craig. I'm sure he'd like to get yellows if he can pot this first one. I think he can get the one top left. Staying with reds. That's a good shot. Taking the difficult one first, or as soon as he can. This shot could win him the set. I always miss that. Yeah, that was never in.
This one's not every out.
Just rush that one a little, did Craig. I think he's obviously wants to get over the winning line. In this set, so a little careless.
Time running. Thirty seconds.
It's not played to ball that, but I think he's left quite easy.
Well, he's left the skill.
Yeah.
I think he'll be playing it shot after this one.
Yeah. Get as close as he can to it in a straight line. Did a bounce here.
Does that bottom one skill onto it? I'm not sure it does. He can still probably get it from there, but he'd have preferred to be behind it. Sticking the one on the top rail first.
Wiped his feet, as I say.
Gravity just took that one.
Taking the red into the same pocket now.
Okay, this is the big shot. He'd have liked another couple of inch on that. He's not quite perfect. This makes this shot more difficult.
.30 seconds.
Whoa, what a shot. Oh, super. I can't tell you how good that shot is. That was a great great shot. He's got to fancy this now. Oh, he
Foul.
didn't quite play it
Free
right.
shot, one visit.
He played such a good positional shot there. And pressure's starting to get to him now.
Gareth's our favourite in this frame. There are 6 balls on the table.
So if Gareth wins this 4-3, it'll be him to break. It's all getting a little bit it's all getting a little bit tense. And this block for 4-3. There it goes.
Frame.
So
And it's Gareth to break now as well.
from 4-0 to 4-3. Momentum's all with Gareth.
Eighth frame, Gareth Hibbott to break, trailing 4 frames to 3. Time running.
Nothing in.
You break black over the bottom. So
And yellows look appealing. So another chance. That's 3 dry breaks Gareth's had in this set. That's a clever shot. He's used that red to stop the white ball, so just to make the gap to get into the black is just that little bit easier. Oh, he's played that well again as well.
let's put his hand up there. You see how I thought he was playing that? The way he's put his hand up.
Well, if he wasn't playing it, what was he doing? So he's probably just going to play a little bit of right hand side on this plant and just try and bump this yellow off a couple of inches. That's all he wants. No, it's not on it. But he's got it into the top corner.
He's got second prize there.
Yeah.
That's where he'll be putting his hand up.
It's tight where it goes. He's got to hold himself together and then We're in a deciding set, folks. Now, he just needs to be careful with this one. He'd probably just aim for the red on the top cushion, just to set the white just somewhere near there, not do anything too extravagant, just to make sure that he's on the black. Something like that. Probably doesn't matter too much if you can't see the black fully, because it can come off the cushion. Yeah, here was a cushion first, so we're into a deciding set.
Best of 9 World Championship.
It's going all the way, folks. This is what we wanted. We wanted a final set. Shootout.
Come on now, mate. Craig, favourite.
Yeah, slight favourite. 4-5 on. 5-4 on even. Evens for Hibbott, but well, it is a coin flip. Who's going to make the fast start in the final set? It's going to be Gareth to break.
Final set.
3 dry breaks that
Gareth
set.
to break. Time running.
If he gets 3 more, I don't think he's winning the world title.
That one wasn't
Oh,
dry.
wow.
He's not landed.
The white got a very unfriendly nudge there. And he's basically, I don't think he's got a pot on.
.30 seconds.
Just under 2,000 of you watching now. As we begin the final set showdown. A little bit fortunate there, Gareth, not to leave anything easier on the yellows, but
Wasn't an easy shot that he was taking there. And thankfully, where he's nudged into another ball, he's tied that ball up.
you want that yellow to bounce. Sorry, the white to bounce. It's good. Yeah, it's good thinking. He was just trying to leave an angle on putting the one into the right corner to cannon into those 2 reds. So he's looking for a precise cannon here. This game's all about fractions.
30 seconds.
Just missed it.
Both hit.
So it goes back to the table on yellows.
Thirty seconds.
Wayne Pinder just saying that he thinks it's buffering a bit. All the stats are good here. The output's good here, that's all we can tell you, so it's possibly the receiving end if you're getting any buffering.
So this block, I have to go 1-0 up in the final set.
Frame.
First frame to Mr. Hibbott.
So the
Second frame. Craig Marsh to break, trailing 1 frame to 0. Time running.
so Craig breaks. He's made balls off the break, so he's still in charge. Red ball's in play from Craig.
So quick as a flash.
frame. Third frame, Gareth Hibbott to break. 1 frame all. Time running.
So Gareth breaks. It's made a ball. Doesn't look like anything easy from here though. Little safety shot coming up from Gareth here.
I think one or two of you just experiencing some streaming issues. We're just checking it out now.
Thirty seconds. Thirty seconds.
just developed his hard yellow. Doesn't look like he's going to be too disappointed with what he's turned out. I believe some people have been experiencing difficulties on the stream.
It's all showing as good at this end.
I've had quite a few text messages come through saying that there's issues. But, I'm not a technical wizard, so I can't answer that one.
So it's starting to get really tense now. Played that well, really well. There we go, 2-1 to Craig.
Frame.
3 frames away from the title. I'm sure Gareth's got something to say about that though.
Betting's back on. So I presume the stream must be back up and running now.
So Craig to break in this one.
Fourth frame. Craig Marsh to break, leading 2 frames to 1. Time running.
And it's come out dry.
He didn't get hold of them as much as well as previous ones. I was just watching that break. So yeah, so the stream's back to 100% now.
So nice little shot.
Yeah, killed that well.
Of course, because if it does go to a final frame, because Gareth broke first in the set, he will have the break in any decider. Always a benefit.
Yeah. And that could be the only thing that splits these two. Fantastic players.
.30 seconds.
How many people have we got watching at the moment, Kev?
1,760. I don't want the gap. Oh, that's a disaster. Can he clip that in? Well, that is really thin. He's going to have to hit that pretty hard.
Balls will be moving if he takes this on.
Yeah, well, that yellow just to the right of the black will be. The white could glance off that, head towards the centre bag. Could go anywhere.
30 seconds.
for it, I think. Oh, he's controlled that one. Oh. It's good news, bad news. But probably more bad news than good news. This is tricky.
seconds.
He is only going to be able to leave himself. Well, he's playing it off the yellow. I thought he may have just knocked it in and tried to leave a door into the centre. But that
This is
yellow's
tough.
quite high up.
This looks very tough.
I don't think... maybe he can.
He's got way just off centre.
He's really high up. I
30
don't
seconds.
think that can go in.
He's not got to worry about the white. That's if he does take that on, that's going to sort itself out.
Yeah, that yellow was high up.
That was a difficult shot he was taking on there.
I'm not even sure if it was possible, to be honest. I think he was just expecting a little bit too much. Is Craig going to go for the frame, or is he going to try and keep it tight? There's your answer. I'd be pleased with that. He's hit that really well. He's got Gareth locked up in this frame.
It says no total there.
Yeah, well, it doesn't really matter too much. He's not going to be short of pace on this shot.
Seconds.
It's probably still going for game.
Yeah. Well, if you can see an edge of that, he's got a shot. Oh, unlucky. Is it too thin?
Still a bit of work for Craig to do here, though.
Yeah. I think, well, he can go for game, absolutely, but he may feel that he's in such control in this frame that he might want to try and draw the foul. I mean, he knows the importance of this frame. And there's your answer.
He would like 2 shots by the look of that.
Yeah, definitely.
Total snooker.
He's in the box seat and he's feeling that he doesn't want to give Gareth any opportunity to get back into this frame. Craig knows that if he does get the opportunity, he can probably put Gareth's red, but he's going for a big swerve. Is it the yellow?
Foul. 1 free shot plus 1 visit.
So, Craig's got the foul. Big moments in this match. See, the obvious shot is probably to put the red nearest to the white, but he may just move the other one instead, which he is doing. Yeah. Craig now a big favourite in this match.
How free to can't write off Gareth at this stage.
No, he's still got to get these yet. And believe me, there is some pressure on every single shot now. Marsh looking to become Wales' first ever IPA singles world champion. The beginning of the week, a lot of the talk was around Simon Ward from Wales has been a likely winner.
Yeah, had a very good tour year, Simon Ward.
Yeah. He was beaten in the last 64, as was pre-tournament favourite Mark Farnsworth. Then the favourites tag went to Clint, and Craig beat Clint in a great semi. Now it's Craig himself who is now the tournament favourite. Oh, he used all the back there.
He's not hit that very cleanly.
He's not holding back. This for 3-1. He's overcut it. He's overcut it. Wow. He's overcut it. I can't believe it.
He's let Gareth off the hook there.
Oh, that was an edgy one from Gareth.
Frame.
Wow.
World Championship final, best of 5.
God, that come back to haunt him.
Is that just the pressure of the occasion?
It's difficult to say because he was cueing so well. Whether he was a bit put off by the shot before, which he hit a little bit too fat, and then he's hit that one a little bit too thin.
5th frame. Gareth Hibbott to break. 2 frames all. Time running.
Look at them.
He's popped a ball from the break, that's all he can going to ask for.
Will that black come back to haunt Craig Marsh? The frame is at his mercy.
Are you expecting Gareth to take reds here? Play the yellow into the red?
He's got no choice. Absolutely no choice.
Time out. Time running.
Gareth's a tall lad, but even he can't reach
30
up
seconds.
there. I think, well, you can see what he's lining up there. He's just going to try and put this plant and then just nudge the black out maybe 6-8 inch to make it much more potable for when he comes back to it. And he's missed the black. So the tension rises.
30 seconds.
Bit betwixt and between. Doesn't want to be straight on that. I don't think he is. So he's got the angle to. Well, he can either play on them or he can try and bump them off. Just over 2,000 watching
30
now.
seconds.
So is that for year on year on the World Championship stream, is that the most we've had watching?
Yeah, by a mile.
30
By a
seconds.
mile. So he's
If Philly's been unlucky not to put the ball where you see where it's landed, he's probably been a little bit lucky.
yeah, he'll take that. That's for certain. So what's Craig got on? He's going to try and put this one into the top left. And he's going to send the white across and try and play the skill shot. Oh, just wanted another nudge. Great attempt.
It's a tough snooker coming up here though.
Total snooker.
As crazy as it sounds, it might have actually been better to hit the other yellow and snooker from that, because it would have given him less angle to work with. Probably not much in it, but
So the every yellow without putting the red.
he's got 2 goals to hit this. Yeah, it just needed one. So Craig's going to look again for a skill shot opportunity.
Drop the one in the bottom left hand corner. Screw it back a little,
may-
give himself
he
an
may
angle
look
to
at it
one
from-
in the middle. Same idea. Probably would have liked a little bit more angle.
Foul.
He's, yeah.
1 free shot, 1 visit.
Got to treat the bucket with respect, and he was a little unlucky a couple of shots before when he played the skill, when he put the one in the top left. Another day that red would have gone in. But today he didn't. And now Gareth's going to put these last 2 and he's going to take a 3-2 lead.
There we go.
frame.
Scott Anderson, he's in the sun. He's watching this from Gran Canaria.
Hope he's on the Wi-Fi.
Good evening, Scott. Hope you're enjoying it.
So Craig to break this one. We're ideally looking for a ball off the break.
Sixth frame, Craig Marsh to break, trailing 3 frames to 2. Time running.
Big frame. He does not want to go 4-2 down. He's got a shot on reds, but he's got one tricky one that I can see. But he goes. The red bottom left, and if the white's over the left hand side, he can pot it. So first one's a little tricky. A little delicate nip. I'm not sure if he can take it off the other red. That's a good shot. That was a harder shot than it looked under the pressure. Next shot's the key shot. Yeah.
In the middle next.
Yeah, it's got to do middle, bottom left.
Oh. That'll be middle, top left.
Was it run through enough? Well,
Looks awfully tight from here.
I'm directly behind that shot, and he can't pull that. So you were right. But he's got to be careful with this one. This is the shot that could. Oh, this looks good.
He's definitely crossed far enough for it now.
This looks good, and he can use the yellow. It's a foot to the right as a stopper. Yeah, well played. That was an excellent positional shot. 2 shots before.
Used all the back.
He did use all of that bag.
Frame.
We're now down to a best of 3 frames to find our 2016 world champion.
Doesn't get any more tense than this.
This is incredible stuff. Gareth is marginal favourite with corals.
He's got 2 breaks.
As he's got
Right.
2 breaks, yeah. So that's correct. So
Seventh frame, Gareth Hibbott to break. 3 frames all. Time running.
It's all getting very tense and edgy. Mistake from either player.
30 seconds.
Could be the end of their dreams of lifting the title. Oh, that's top heavy, yeah, I thought that was... Didn't think that was in. An error there from Gareth. And you can pop this and then take the yellow off the red into the centre back if needs be. Oh, that's...
He's not going to be taking that yellow off that.
Yeah, it's okay. Could have been better, but he wanted to concentrate on getting the position. I thought he just might have stunned into it and pushed the red over and then played that one next, but yes, Bash, it's me commentating. Me and Carl Nunn here with you to the end. Carl battling through no voice, which is not ideal for commentary, but he's doing the best he can. Standing into the breach. So
only another maximum 2 more frames after this one. So
you think you'll make it?
hope so.
So you can probably pop this into the right hand corner and probably spin the white round off 2 cushions to leave that yellow into the top corner. No, he's not. He's playing it plain ball. So this is the big shot. This could be the biggest shot of the match so far. No. No.
It's fractions.
He wouldn't miss that in the club. He wouldn't miss that in the club, but we're not in the club and we're playing for a world title. That's not ideal. It's all getting very tense now.
Little tricky cut back then.
Yeah, this is missable.
If this had been on Wednesday, neither of them would have missed chances.
No. He just needs to be careful with the white ball as well because it's heading
30
towards
seconds.
that middle bag. If he starts putting bottom and stun on it, it makes the pot harder.
Just digging down.
Yeah, this is now a difficult shot. He's played that well. He's played it well.
You know. Perfect.
These guys make it look easy, but believe me, that was harder than it looked.
That red goes in clean without moving the one over the pocket. Or
And that's perfect. Gareth Hibbott is going to be 1 frame away from the world title. There it goes.
it is Craig's break next one.
It's crater break, yeah. But Gareth's got the frame on the board. He only needs 1 more chance. Craig needs 2. 2,200 watching on the stream. I hope you're enjoying it as much as what we are. So,
8th frame. Craig Marsh to break, trailing 4 frames to 3. Time running.
he just wants to pray. He gets a ball and keeps the white on the table. It's all gone dry. So, the first opportunity for Gareth Hibbott. Look at those yellows. My goodness. This is an incredible opportunity. Is the dream over for Craig Marsh? He thinks it is. I can hear Gareth's Hibbott heart pounding. Is he about to become a double world champion? The bookies think so. He's gone to 33 to 1 on. Think he can't fail.
They're probably right.
He's gone to 100 to 1 on. Well, he's a little short with that one. Can he screw it? Oh, the tension. It's not perfect.
Craig's just open for another go now.
It's not perfect. Can he hope for the black? I'm not sure he can. I don't think he can.
Little white smile on Gareth's face there.
He's getting to us all the tension.
seconds.
The bookies aren't convinced either. He's coming to 25 to 1 on.
Listening to your commentary, Kev.
Can he? Oh, can he roll it in dead weight and leave a shot on the black? He's got to play it quick. He's going to get time fouled. No, he can't. He's snookered. He's got a double. I think he's got a double. Into the corner. Oh. Hold on to your hands, folks. There's the back. He hopes it's going to go in.
We'll probably know before him.
The biggest shot of his life.
30 seconds.
Oh, he had an ordinary double. I didn't know he could see that. Wow. I didn't know he could see that double. That didn't look possible from the angles that...
I thought he was going down the one the camera angle was on.
That is unbelievable. He's hit the knuckle. He was a centimetre away from the world title.
He's not 100 to 1 on anymore.
A centimetre between him and the world title. But these are still not easy for Craig Marsh.
The benefit Craig's got is obviously where the black is and the reds.
He's taking the bull by the horns. What must Gareth Hibbott be thinking? He had what we call a pretty easy finish.
Just run out of position. One too many times.
Well, what's Craig leaving here? He's leaving the snooker. He's going to leave Gareth.
He's going to play the one up the cushion with the snooker in mind.
Oh, is it that sweet? Now he's got an angle to pot this into the centre and possibly bring the white round. To move the black. Maybe it's a little bit too thin for that. No, I think he's on. What a great shot, Craig Marsh. We're going to a deciding frame. Oh, this is incredible stuff. Wow. We just couldn't have scripted this.
So Craig's going to be hoping for a shot in this. Obviously, Gareth just needs to stay in control.
Well, this is just about who can hold it together. Here we go, folks. One frame for a world title.
Final frame. Gareth
No
Hibbott to
pressure.
break.
What's he thinking? He's had a great opportunity.
Gareth was 100 to 1 on a minute ago. Now 5 to 4.
There's a yellow gone in. There's a red gone in.
There's ball's going in.
He's got another great opportunity to become world champion. And he's going to do it on the red balls.
At this point of the game, you couldn't ask for a nicer split than that.
Yeah, they're all there, but they were all there last frame as well. It just depends if he's thinking clearly after that last frame. He's going to come down to probably one positional shot on these two balls near the centre back. Oh, he's going to tie the red up.
This match has had everything.
And more. Which way is it gonna go? He's shot on that one as well. He's gonna need a little bit of luck somewhere, I think. It's all about this shot.
The red that's by the yellow does go in a number of pockets.
Yeah.
– 30 seconds.
Nothing you can do about it. Oh wow, what a piece of luck that was. I said he needed a piece of luck.
Dead straight in the top right hand corner.
And he's got it. He couldn't have landed more perfect. He's got one straight pot into the corner bag for the world title.
Yeah.
It's there. He's got an easy red and what should be an easy black.
Thousand to 1 on now.
For the title. World champion. Gareth Hibbott, 2016 world champion. Well,
Double.
I did say he needed a bit of luck in that last frame, and he got an amazing piece of fortune. Being congratulated by his partner Viv. So that is, we're going to do the presentation now. So yeah, we'll be. Just give us 30 seconds.
Are you crying?
Well, what can we say? We've been treated to two superb finals tonight here in Bradford at the IPA World Championships. And first of all, a round of applause for both players for what has been an absolute spectacle of black ball pool. Absolutely fantastic. So again, unfortunately, there has to be a loser. He gave it everything. He came back from losing the first set to force us to a final frame decider. He just unfortunately didn't get a shot in the final frame, but what a performance from Craig Marsh. Craig, I guess it has to be a loser, but you must be pleased with the way you played and your performance during the week.
Through the week, yeah, but I had more than enough chances to win that final. So, in breaking and finishing, it shouldn't even have got to that, to be fair. I missed an easy black to go 3-1. I missed an easy yellow to go 4-3. So I thought I deserved it, if you ask me.
What were you thinking when he doubled the black at 4-3 up and it hit the jaw?
I thought it was in, but I there was no way I was going to snooker him. With my track record, people coming out to snookers and potting balls, I was no way I was going to snooker him. I was going for him, and that was the end of it. So, it was a decent finish to knock in as well to go 4-all. It's a shame I didn't get shot in the cider.
But great week nonetheless, and back next year to give it another shot.
We'll try again next year, definitely.
Craig, I know you're disappointed, but great performance. Well done. Craig Marsh. But our winner, and he's done it again. He follows in the footsteps of Jack Whelan as a double winner, winning the doubles earlier with his partner Dean Shields. He is now the 2016 IPA Black Ball World Champion, Gareth Hibbott. Well, what are your thoughts, Gareth? You're world champion again.
It's unbelievable, actually. It just sounds so good when you say it like that. I don't know how I got over the line, to be honest. I made such a mess of that 8th frame. They were so easy. just simple shots, and I just didn't run through an inch enough on that one, and this one skidded a bit, and I just didn't know how to play the last shot, and I was running out of time, and I was lucky to even leave myself the double. But because the check side doesn't react, I just didn't know how to play the shot, and I thought any minute's going to be a time foul. I thought 2 in one day. Never had one in my life, then 2 in one day.
I mean, what were your thoughts when you broke in the last frame? You saw how those balls split.
I thought I'll leave myself a difficult one and rely on luck on getting on my second last ball, and it worked perfect. Yeah.
It all came to plan then. We were saying in commentary that you were going through a bit of a tough time, probably mentally at that stage, and you probably needed a little bit of luck just to get over the line.
I had some good breaks in the last set, but they're all White was in difficult positions and messy balls, and I was having to pull out tricky finishes, and I think Craig had a couple of chances that he should have took, let me off the hook a little bit. But
he came back at you after the first set. You beat him 5-1 in the first set, but true to form, he came back at you really strong.
I didn't really get a sniff at the start of the second set, and then got back at him, and then he dished to win the set. So.
Well, absolutely fantastic week, Gareth. It's time to receive the trophy from Mel. You are the World Champion 2016. Well done. Well, that brings an end to 5 days of what can only be described as probably the best week in IPA pool history. It's been a fantastic 5 days, some fantastic finals, some great winners, some great losers, but all in all, the pool is the winner. So I hope you've all enjoyed it. We'll be back again in Newport for the start of the IPA tour season, and so we hope to see you all then. Hope you've all enjoyed it. It's been great. Thanks a lot.